Put some background music on.
Now everybody go live. What is up? You are in tune to the Know-It-Alls. And of course, you got your boys in the house, myself and Tate Boy Fresh. Tate, what's popping, man? How you be?
You good, man. I'll be good, man. I'm just telling you, man. I'm like the homie Hova in the booth, man. I need to hear a beat, man. Come on, put something on. I can't make these A1 grade one picks with no beat, man.
Oh, you need a beat, you need some rhyme. You was
I
ready.
gotta,
You
I gotta put mine on wax.
turn up like Dave Chappelle. Turn me up in the headphones.
Hey,
Turn me up in the
I
headphones,
watched that
B.
Dave Chappelle special on Netflix, man. It's kind of funny, man.
Well, I mean, I think Dave, hey, after,
Shout out
I think
Afton.
Dave is always going to be funny. Dave's going to always find a way to be funny and hilarious because that's Dave,
No, but it's satire, right? It's grown up stuff. Like if you ain't grown, you ain't laughing at Dave Chappelle.
man. Yeah, not no more.
You
I
got
mean, yeah, you're absolutely right. But I mean, and this is kind of crazy that we're talking about it, but it's one of them things that as a man you got to reinvent yourself, and you can't have the same type of humor you had when you were 20. You know what I'm saying? Because the way that you see the world is different. And I think that's the plight of comedians. I mean, if you look at Kevin Hart ain't the same Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart was funny when he first started. You know what I'm saying? And he was situationally funny. I think now he don't have those situations around anymore that he sees that makes the world funny. And it's just kind of like, okay, next, Kevin, we're done. You know?
well his last Netflix special was kind of funny, but you say it's reinvent yourself, and I ask you the question: is it reinvent yourself or is it just growth? To me, it's just growth. You grow. You at different places. You got different experiences. You still the same you. You got more stuff to talk about. Cause reinventing is like, oh, you decide and I'm gonna do this different. I don't think it's a decision. I think your experiences is just different. So therefore, what you sharing is different than what you used to share what I share now at my age is different than when I shared when I was 20, 21. It's different. Not that I changed.
I can say that there's a little bit of both that has to happen. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of both that has to happen. You have to learn new things, and that's a part of growth, right? So I can agree with it. We can get on that. But
We should we should
again,
we should we should have a show about it.
we definitely should. We definitely should.
But
But
this about football.
yeah, I was just about to say this show is about the Pick'em show. And look, we like to thank all of you guys for coming. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe on YouTube and Twitch so that when we go live, you'll definitely get those notifications. You hear me? You heard? Big G is not in the building. But of course, as always, we have his picks. We're
Big
gonna get this.
trash picks. Watch me probably pick every game like he did. I'm calling his picks trash.
Big trash, yeah. No. So for the year, we need to see what the scoreboard was, man. If you could just kind of read the score, you ain't even got to put score up there. Just tell them what the scoreboard was for the year. Take Boy Fresh.
For
Everybody,
the year, hold on. I'll go ahead and get it up. Go ahead and talk about what you got to talk about. I'm going to put it up here just a second.
yeah. Okay. So look, man, I'm gonna tell you something. What number one? The things that I am appreciative of is you guys here in the live chat. Thank you, Afton. All of you guys that are watching across all of our streaming networks on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch. All of those, if you see up under Take Boy Fresh's name, if you get the opportunity, you can join us there. You could join us on Facebook. You could join us on Twitter, which is X. It feels weird to say X, but yeah, Twitter on X, you can get us at the Know-It-Alls, and on Instagram, on the gram, you can catch us there too. The scoreboard: 157, 155, 154. Ahmad 157, Tate 155, and G 154. Thank you, thank you.
And My got the regular season championship. Let's hear it from Mod.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know,
just glad
and
that G didn't get it. That's the
yeah,
thing. You know what I'm saying?
I will say that as we, as a collective, the know-it-alls, you won that. I finished second. G finished third. G did all the talking. G did all
Yeah,
the talking. G always do all the talking. And
and
those
he
and
did.
those.
He
Go
did it
ahead.
early. He did all that talking early. That was the thing.
It was like week 3, week 4. He was up by a few games. I'm killing him.
And
I remember one time he was like 82 to 81, something like that.
yeah, look, and he got up by about 4 or 5 games, I think it was, and he was like, "Oh, it's over. I'm never gonna lose. I'm never gonna." I was like, "Gee, come on, man." And that was the thing that made me happy at that point. I was very happy. But look,
But
so we have our wild card round here for the playoffs. Definitely excited about this. So some bangers, some definite bangers. And we're gonna start this thing out right. We're gonna start this thing out quickly. The LA Rams are going to Carolina because they were the division champs. Because Atlanta won and they beat New Orleans. And when they beat New Orleans, everybody finished with the same record. Tampa Bay, Tampa Bay, the Panthers, and the Falcons. And because the Panthers were 3-1 against state competition, they advanced to the playoffs. The weirdest scenario that I've ever seen. But they're hosting a home playoff game because they were the division champs against the Rams. Tate, man, tell me what you're thinking, man. How you feel about this game?
who did G pick?
Let's see G's picks. Let me see if I still got it. I think I might have erased the know-it-all.
I got it. G picked the Rams.
G picked the Rams. Okay, yeah, I did.
So with that being said, man, I'm gonna say this: the Rams lost to Carolina about a month ago in Carolina. The Rams have to travel all the way from one coast to the other coast, and you know they body clocks is gonna be different. I mean, granted, it's a playoff game. It's probably enough time. You probably get out there a day or so earlier. The game is Saturday. They probably out there today. I bet they get there today to get accustomed to stuff as far as the Rams go. I think Carolina's defense is better than we think. In this game, man, I just think even though Carolina defense is good, the Rams defense hasn't been as good as it was early. You can kind of move the ball passing on them. The passing game, you know, Bryce Young has gotten better. It's not their strong suit. Carolina is on the East Coast, but it is more south. It's not like you in the cold up north. It's probably going to be about 40, 50 degrees there on Saturday at minimum, I would say. Because here I'm in D.C. and they south of us. Right now here it's 52 degrees. And this is about the time kickoff going to be. A little later than this even, about 3:30, I think.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't expect weather to be too much of a factor. I think the Rams can score more points against Carolina than Carolina is capable of putting up. So with that being said, I'm gonna go with my predicted MVP in the LA Rams, Matt Stafford. Even though Drake May has a slight argument, I think Matt Stafford. I think it's only been one player that's thrown 45, 46 touchdowns that didn't win the MVP, and that was because he's up against somebody else that threw 45, 46 touchdowns.
Yeah. I like the pick. Definitely G went with the Rams as well. I'm gonna be real with you, man. Even though they did beat them earlier this year, different Rams team. You're gonna have Devontae Adams back. Definitely at this point, everybody ratchets it up. Everybody starts playing at a higher clip, Tate. So I expect all of the Rams vets, people who done already been there before, people who know how to win. McVay is the better coach. I think the Rams not only win this game, I think they this may be a BTA moment. I think the Panthers look bad in their last game against Tampa Bay, and I think Tampa Bay just kind of put out the blueprint on what you need to do to beat Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So I look for this to be a BTA moment. I think the Rams win this game by 10 or 13, maybe even by 14 to 17. So maybe my final score on this thing is probably like 24 to 10. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I see it at. I see the Rams owning the Panthers, but I picked the Rams in this game. Next game, we have the Packers going to Chicago, going to play the Bears in the play. Now, if there's any team that actually limped into the playoffs, there's one team that you could say, man, they didn't look good going into the playoffs. It is the Green Bay Packers. They traded for Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons is hurt. He is out with knee injury. And definitely you have Ben Johnson led Bears that, him and Al Harris have, as first-year coordinators, have done awesome jobs for their teams. Awesome jobs. I mean, Al Harris has the interception leader over there on his squad. And then, of course, Ben Johnson has got the most out of Caleb this year. I'm going to say this. Jordan Love is playing, and he's back at the helm. You got a healthy running back for Green Bay. So they can score some points. It's going to be that Chicago Bears defense versus that Green Bay Packers offense. And I picked the Bears. I'm going to go with the Bears here. I think the Bears are going to be able to outscore the Packers. The Packers have not been generating any type of offense, even with Jordan Love. So last time I've seen them be explosive was against a horrible Cowboys defense. And I just don't see him being able to do that against Al Harris. So I got the Bears in this one. Who you got, Tate?
Not so fast, my friend. Big G picked the Bears. You know what? I'm feeling kind of lone wolfish. Do I get my howl going? It's probably a terrible wolf. I don't even know what a wolf sounds like.
Terrible, but it's okay. We get the idea.
But nah, man, I'm seeing it like this, right? I'm seeing Jordan Love ain't played in about 3 weeks. You know what I mean? I believe last time he played was against the Bears, and they lost that game in a game that they should have won in Chicago. I seen it's been last stat I saw. I think the week before the last week of the season, week 17. Thank you, Afton. Shout out to the KnoItAllz fan.
That ain't a wolf.
How about that, man? Oh, that's Coyote. Afton, forget you, Afton. I thought you said I did a good one. You got me chasing around the road runner. I'm the Coyote in here. But nah, man, finish up about the game. As of week 17, before week 18, I saw a stat. Had been 55 onside kicks this year. 5 of them were, but the only one I saw was that one against Green Bay and Chicago. So Chicago got a few lucky wins. Josh Jacobs going to be healthy as he's been. Chicago defense ain't all that. If you don't turn it over, you can have Chicago's defense. But
Facts.
then the other day against Derrick Henry, which is a different beast than Swift and Monangai, Green Bay got ran over. I think schematically they make the necessary run adjustments on defense to the run fits, get that cleaned up. I think Jordan Love coming off and LaFleur. Ben Johnson's a good young coach. LaFleur is a good experienced coach, Matt LaFleur. I'm going to go ahead and take Jordan Love in Green Bay. I think Green Bay healthy. Their receivers got rest. Jordan Love coming back. Chicago's defense can't be had as long as you don't turn it over. The weather not going to be a factor because if it's one place is cold as Chicago, is Green Bay. Give me the Packers for the W. In a high scoring game because both defense can be had. I'm gonna say 27-23 Green Bay.
Hey, listen, I'll say 21-14 Chicago, but I like to score. I like to take too. I could see that happening, Take, for real. I honestly, to be real, I could definitely see that happening. Here's one of the most, listen, And I got to ask you a question. The Bills are going to Jacksonville to play the Jaguars, right? Do you think it's possible if the Bills coach loses this game in Jacksonville? Do you think it's possible he could lose his job?
Yeah. Well, why did Jim Harbaugh lose his job? Because you're not getting where you need to go with Lamar Jackson. Sean McDermott, if you lose your job, it'll be because you're not getting where you need to be with Josh Allen. So I can certainly see, and the funny part about it, John Harbaugh wasn't getting where he's supposed to go with Lamar Jackson. But if they lose and get rid of McDermott, John Harbaugh going to be the first candidate in line to replace Sean McDermott. Sean McDermott.
Absolutely. Felicia.
Hey, Fee. What up, Fee? Shout out to you, boo. But, yeah, man. So, as far as the game goes, Jacksonville's been playing really good ball. Kudos. I think we all knew, but you picked Jacksonville to be really good early in this season, well, early before the season started. There's your rebound team. They won a division. I picked Houston to win a division. I didn't expect much from the Colts, especially the Titans. So they finished 1-2, but I think Jacksonville's a game better. What up, Pickens, you big dummy? But yeah, man, I'm going to take Josh Allen, Trevor Lawrence. I think and I think Liam Cohn is a better coach than Sean McDermott. So the coaching box, I'm gonna give Jacksonville. The defense box, I'm gonna give Jacksonville. But that man box, that guy box, I'm putting a big old check in the Buffalo side of things. Josh Allen takes the game. I don't know what he do, how he does it. He come out of there with a W though.
And who did G pick? We'll get on G's pick here in a second. I'm gonna tell you, like, go ahead.
G picked the Bills. So G got the Rams, Bears, and Bills.
Okay. So let me tell y'all something. McDermott is a defensive-minded coach, right? And what has suffered for Buffalo this year? Their defense. I mean, their defense has truly suffered. And let's talk about this. Brandon Cooks is their only, like, receiver. I mean, they got Shakur and you know, they got Knox and they got what's the other tight end's name? You got Knox. Dalton Kincaid. Listen, man, I'm just finna go on and tell. I gotta put it out here, man. Buffalo need a wideout. That Coleman, the Keon Coleman thing, it didn't work. It's not
working in Buffalo. I think the kid is talented. I love to if they want to come up off of him for a 5th round pick, go on run to Pittsburgh. We can do something with that talent. But yeah, it's not working in Buffalo for whatever the reason.
And it's like if the offensive coordinator hadn't made the switch to running the ball using James Cook the way that they did, I don't think that this team would have been as electric or dynamic or even won the games that they've won this year. I really think Harbaugh could do something with this team. And I think if they lose the first 2 games, if they lose one of these 2 games, I could see McDermott packing his bags and they taking his key card and saying, "Hey, man,
well, they got to at least go to the AFC Championship." What you saying?
They have to. I have to. And
Buffalo. I mean, to me, Buffalo need to go to Super Bowl. They would be favored in an away game against Denver if it was the AFC Championship game. They would be favored. Buffalo would be.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something. Police said coaches are still getting cuts. McDaniel might as well put his application on to McDonald's. Yeah, absolutely. At Ross, he could go ahead and stock at Ross.
But see, McDaniel don't got to work none of them places. McDaniel just can't be a head coach. He can be offensive coordinator.
He could.
He could be offensive coordinator. He ain't going to flip burgers. He going to call plays and not run a team.
Yeah, he can't run a team. It's just not going to happen. So this Bills game, I'm gonna pick Jacksonville. I'm gonna go with Jacksonville, and I think the Bills are gonna lose only because of the simple fact that they're at home. I mean, Jacksonville's at home, and then 2, defensively, who they gonna stop? Offensively, who's gonna score? Who?
For who?
For Buffalo.
You got a pencil.
I don't have a pencil.
Okay, but you've had a pencil.
Yeah.
What's on the end of a pencil?
An eraser.
Okay. And that's what that boy Buffalo guy's a fourth quarter eraser. I don't care what it is. When that fourth quarter come, he gonna erase everything.
I seen him get smoked a couple of times this year too,
I
bro.
had too.
Like,
I seen Miami smoke him.
Yeah. It's one of them things that I don't understand how McDermott, a defensive-minded coach, has these lapses other than the fact that his defense stays out there too long because his offense is going 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 4 and out, 5 and out, and they're giving too many opportunities to opposing offenses. I'm just going to say, keep it real. I'm going to keep it real. Jacksonville in this game.
Hey, Ma, your dream beginning of the year pick to be better is going to come to a crashing in this week when they run into Josh Allen.
I hear that. And look, if there's a game that I would love to be wrong on, it's this one because I want to see Buffalo get back to glory. I just don't think it's going to happen, man.
What glory? Buffalo ain't never won no Super Bowl. What's glory?
Get to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, they've been there before, but glory when that Fetty game coming down on you.
Yeah, no, they ain't made that yet. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got that yet. Not just yet. But anyway, we got the 49ers going to Philly to play. That's another team that's going all the way across America to play in a football game, and they're going to play the Eagles in this game. The 49ers aren't 100% healthy on the defensive side of the ball, but it ain't mattered. I mean, they found ways to win. They found ways to be effective on defense, to impact the opposing team offense. And here's another team in Philadelphia that kind of limped into the playoffs. They kind of backed in. I don't understand Sirianni sitting people and resting people. I just don't get it. Not when you could have had the second place and ended up playing the Green Bay Packers and really took them out. They could be sitting right where the Bears are. And I think this game comes down to coaching. And I believe the better coach is over there for the 49ers, Shanahan. And I'm going with the 49ers in this game. Who you got, Tate?
It's amazing how individuals that communicate together so much and, spend time talking about the games and watching the games and stuff have different perspective on things, right? Like you just picked the 49ers. I saw the 49ers get a big old BTA last week up against Seattle at home. Yeah. And you know how I saw that? Sam Darnold ain't played no great game. Not at all. I seen you both your fancy running backs got them. That defense and the fancy running back. Well, you got Kenneth Walker and Charbonnet. Yeah.
Charbonnet.
Them was your running backs, right?
Both of them, yeah.
What you think Saquon Gray do to these boys? What you think Jalen Hurts Gray do to these boys? What you think A.J. Brown Gray do to these boys? Come on, man. It's Philly and Philly defense. Might not have the numbers that Seattle got, but Philly got speed. Philly got beef up front. Jalen Carter rested last week. Your boy Davis. The secondary with the boy from Toledo, whatever his name is. Is it Mitchell? Whatever his name is. Yeah, man. This Philly all day.
Who did G pick?
G pick Philly.
Okay.
You wolf on that one. Do your wolf. Let me hear your wolf.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I like saving embarrassing moments for, other times and other occasions. I got that. We got the Chargers going to New England to play the Patriots. Banger. This is another banger, man. I mean, when you think about it, Harbaugh going to coach against what's my guy down there at the Patriots?
Vrabel,
yeah. Two no-nonsense coaches. I like both of them as coaches. Their teams are physical. The Patriots are young, man, and the Chargers are a little older. Here it is, Tate. This is what it comes down to, man. I don't believe in this in his young career I believe in Drake May more than I believe in the Chargers quarterback. I just don't believe in him, and I also believe that defensive line is gonna get after him and move him off his spot. And I picked the Patriots in this game. I have the Patriots.
This is probably the toughest game for me to pick, man. For real. Big G picked the Patriots too. But see, I'm contemplating getting on my lone wolf. Or do I play defense? Do I just pick the Patriots because y'all pick the Patriots too? Pick the favorite, right? Pick the home team. But I'm feeling like Justin Herbert got some in his bag. I really am. I like Jim Harbaugh and Vrabel, the match of coaching, like tough, gritty, tough-minded, hard-nosed football coaches. Oh, but the fact that it's in New England, they traveling across the country, makes me want to go ahead and pick the Chargers. Upset alert.
Upset alert. I like it.
Upset alert. Give me the Chargers.
I like it. I mean, I hear you, man, but in my mind, I'm just thinking, the math ain't math it take, man. It just it ain't math.
You got all the reasons and all the Vegas odds makers and stuff. You with them. It's you and them against me, It's Tate against everybody. Give me the Chargers, though.
And you on your Tupac, Tate against the world? I got
it.
Tate
Tate against the world, right.
Got it. So look, last game. Monday night. It's weird. I don't know if I remember the playoff game on Monday.
Man, I've heard this stuff on the NFC North roundtable, paying them show about the NFC North last night. These dudes are like them, man. They've been playing Monday night wildcard games for about the 4th season in a row.
Is it? Maybe I didn't pay any attention, bro, at all. He said, look at Tate doing a CA3 move, faking him out. Yeah, he did do a fake.
Hey, Fee, is that double move? Yeah, so Monday night wildcard weekend started in 2022. So 22, 23, 24, 25. This is the 5th season. Where you been the last 5 seasons? Not paying attention on Monday night?
Again, the math ain't mathing, brother. I mean,
I don't care what the math do. The facts is facting.
No. The reason why I say that, you said it's the 5th season, that would make this 2027.
No, they started in 22, playoffs 22, playoffs 23, playoffs 24, playoffs 25. This is 26. This is the 5th season.
Is it playoffs 25? It's the 4th.
No.
Season.
It started, the first game was January of 22. A game in 22, a game in 23, a game in 24.
It's still 5 plus 2 is 7.
No, Mod. There was a playoff game January 22, right. January 23, January 24, January 25. This is January 26. This is the 5th season that has happened.
Okay. All right.
The facts is fact, and I don't care what your math is doing.
I'm just saying 22 plus 5 and 7. I get it. Okay. All right.
Because they played in 22. So 22 was the first one. Count them with your fingers.
I'm counting with my fingers.
Keep in mind, it's January 26th. They getting ready to play. That's the 5th time.
I got you.
You say you work with kids. I talk to kids. Trying to get you to figure this out. I'm telling you to use your fingers.
That boy said use your feet. 1,
22, 23. Go ahead.
Boy, you're a fool. Hey, look. So talk to me about this Texas Steelers game, man. Give it to me. I almost said something that I would have been able to take back. Give me your honest opinion about the game.
Live chat. Put y'all picks in for this game. It's going to be flooded with Steeler picks, but I'm going to tell you why. Man, Houston won 9 straight games. Houston defense is incredible. Houston been beating folks because of their defense.
Yeah.
I like DeMeco Ryan. I'm a CJ Stroud fan, an Ohio State kid, so I like him because of that. I think he's a solid quarterback. Hasn't had the – thank you, Pickens, you big dummy. Hasn't had the year that he had his rookie year. We still living off the CJ Stroud, and that's championship game against Georgia in his rookie year, CJ Stroud. Good quarterback, better than Bryce Young, who went number 1. So I ain't knocking him. but he not a guy. He's not a guy, right? But so this how it's gonna break down. Pittsburgh ain't getting no respect. Pittsburgh ain't lost a game on Monday night at home since 1991. Bill Cowher and Mike Tomlin both undefeated at home. Pittsburgh's 23-3 on Monday nights in the last 30 years or so, something crazy like that. It's a Monday night game. Obviously, that's in Pittsburgh. A dome team coming to play outside in the elements of Pittsburgh. It's about 27 degrees forecast. And we got a defense too. Might not have the numbers and stuff, but when you talk about Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter, and I got TJ Watt and Highsmith on the other side with Herbig out there, come on, man. And DK back, and the offense had to score like 16 points, I believe, in the fourth quarter to beat Baltimore. And all they doing is dropping DK into the offense. Oh, and I saw Riley Leonard, Indianapolis Colts backup quarterback, come in and drop 30 on their head last week in Houston. Give me the Steelers. 24-14.
Ooh, 24-14.
That offense can't score enough.
Listen, I just want to say this. Oh, that's a good point. Houston 0-6 on the road in the playoffs.
Good point. I think for their franchise history that's a fact.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, trends always followed. I mean, it's always good to look at the trends in these games because most of the times the trends be right. But bro, I just got to tell you, man, this is possibly going to be one of the most physical football games that you're going to see. This game's going to be played in a phone booth, period, point blank. Each team is going to terrorize the other team's offense. That's going to happen. I don't expect for this to be a high-scoring game. I expect for this game to be a 14-13 type of game. Honestly, I don't expect for any offense to explode in any given point.
Did you hear me say Riley Leonard scored 30 on him in the Colts last week? I'm just saying, did you hear me say that? Go ahead.
I heard it. But again, at this point, it's not like the Texans were playing for something mean. At this point, I'm saying to you, defensively, the Houston Texans are going to be on the good foot. And they're going to come into Pittsburgh ready to do what must be done, right? And this is the game where Aaron Rodgers has to be the better guy. And it's the Vin Diesel Fast and Furious thing, whether you win by an inch or a mile, a win is a win. And I definitely think that Aaron Rodgers is able to get 2 touchdowns. The Texans are able to get a touchdown and 2 field goals. And that's what this game's going to be. I think it's going to be a 14-13, still a win. But I'm picking the Steelers, but just barely. Like I said, this game's going to be played in a phone booth. It's going to be super physical, and it's going to be bully ball all game. Everybody's going. All of the bullies are out on the field. Like this is one day. If you're not, if you are not one of the tough ones, don't go out on the playground. Don't go out on the playground if you ain't one of the tough ones, because I guarantee you're gonna get chin checked. That's gonna happen. This game is gonna be.
I agree with you. And we said this game gonna be tough, it's gonna be physical. Let me tell you this real quick. I'm from Youngstown, Ohio, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a stone's throw away from Pittsburgh. And everybody in that Northeast Ohio, that Northwest Pennsylvania region, if there's one thing them boys is, they tough and they can get physical. So I just want you to know it's in the DNA up that way. They drink that water every day. Probably getting all kind of cold minerals in their system and everything. They different.
They were born coal miners, daughters and sons. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, and I know G picked the Steelers. like I said, Tate, honestly, I think Aaron Rodgers earned his money. 2 touchdowns, one to either DK and one to Fry move. That's gonna be the game or game will. You know what I'm saying? It's either gonna be a pass out the backfield for a touchdown or it's gonna be 2 short touchdowns. But Aaron Rodgers gets those, and like I said, the Texans 1 touchdown, 2 field goals, and that's where it's at.
I like this. You picked the Steelers for the wins. I think it is gonna be low scoring. I mean, but you got it super low. You hammering the under. I think the under 39.5. I say 24-14. I'm still at the under. That's 38 points. I'm just saying Pittsburgh get a little more because they at home. I think the Pittsburgh run game will be better because you got to run. You got to say from the edges. And they got both the edges, Hunter and Anderson. They got the corners, a boy from Georgia and Stingley. But that middle, seeing where they can be had is up the middle of the defense. They linebackers decent, not great. Safeties is good, not great. And them two, the guys in the middle is not the guys on the edge. So you got to attack the defense with an inside run game, kind of wear them out. Then Dennis go over the passing game, the play action in the passing game. So I like that to happen. Who's better right now? C.J. Stroud in his 3rd year, Aaron Rodgers in his 20th season. Who better? Today.
I would take C.J. Stroud better, but I would take Aaron Rodgers more experience. And experience in the playoffs beats out talent. It just does. You know what I'm saying? When you haven't been to the playoffs and you get there, right? You got to know how to win. See, playoff football is different than just regular football, man. And you got to know how to win in the playoffs, bro. Because everybody is win or go home, man. And everybody that's been coasting through the year, and now you're getting the best versions of those guys. And I mean, you know what I'm saying? You pull out your coaching book for dummies and you throw that away, and you pull out, all of your trick play, everything. You leave it all on the table. And DeMeco Ryans is gonna do that. But like I said, I have more faith in Aaron Rodgers. This is why you bring Aaron Rodgers to Pittsburgh. You bring him to Pittsburgh to win these type of games. And if you get past, listen to me. Steeler fans, you beat the Texans, y'all are going to the AFC Championship game. Period, point blank. This is the test. I say that with my chest. You beat this defense, you can beat anybody. But you got to beat this defense. Like I said, I mean, you got to come to play. You got to put your hard hat on, and it's going to be played in the phone booth, boy.
If it work out the way I picked, then Buffalo will be going to Pittsburgh. No, Buffalo the 7th seed. Then if it work out the way I picked, the Chargers will be coming to Pittsburgh. Yeah, I love to see that.
Come on,
we get 2 home games. I did a show a few weeks ago about how Pittsburgh could host the AFC Championship game. That's if Buffalo win and Buffalo knock off Denver when they had to go there, and then Pittsburgh win they 2 games, beat Houston, beat the Chargers. How I got it, AFC Championship game in Pittsburgh, baby. Let's go.
Listen to me. If the Steelers beat the Texans, so wrap. I'm telling you, it's a wrap. I'm telling you. And I love H-Time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a Texas team. But I'm just saying, this is the team. These are the matchups that you just hate to see. Because I would love this to be the AFC Championship game. For the big piece of chicken. You know what I'm saying? But hey man, look, Tate, I'm telling you, this the one. This is why you bring Aaron to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's why we in business with 8, as Tomlin would say. That's why I decided to do business with 8. But is the big piece of chicken a Texas thing?
It is. Yeah. Daddy get the big piece of chicken. When Daddy come home, you know what I'm saying, he get the big piece of chicken. The chicken breast, that ain't yours. And you better not eat it.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's what I want, the big breast. What do you get?
Yeah, you better get it drop. better get a drumstick or a wing or something, you know what I'm saying? Or a thigh.
Big piece?
Hey, get a thigh. You know what I'm saying? You better get a thigh.
You would have to get the thigh and the drum. What's a quarter? You'd have to get the quarter chicken piece.
No, we separated that. You know what I'm saying? When you fried the chicken, you had the drumstick, you had the thigh, and you had a wing. All that was cut and separated. You know what I'm saying?
if you go get some chicken, you asking for the dark meat?
No, I don't want the white meat. I want the breast.
Well, that's daddy's piece. Then that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you play the game for the big piece of chicken.
Which is the breast.
The breast. You want the big piece of chicken.
Okay, that's all I was trying to get at. The breast is what I want, so I must be daddy.
I knew that's what you was trying to drive. You should have just said it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that was the big piece of chicken. I didn't know. It's that isms. It's that Southern thing, man. But look, definitely that's all the time that we have for our Pick'em show, man. Do you have any your parting shots, bro?
Nah, man. We gon' I got my boy Trinidad Chambliss tonight and Ole Miss knocking off. And I wouldn't be mad if they lost to get the SEC trash conference out of here. But I'm rooting for Trinidad Chambliss and Ole Miss in the game against Miami tonight.
Yeah, that's gonna be a game tonight, and I can't even really pick because I'd have to go into it. But man, I thank you guys for rocking with us. I thank you for being here on our noon Pick'em niches early. Definitely we're gonna rock and holler at you guys a little later. We got another show tonight, right?
Yeah, man, doing Jag 2G. I think this is the last 30. Just gonna run into some football mixed with it. We're gonna get in, get out early. We talking about what the success of the Indiana football program has done for the fan base, for the economy, the sports economy, and just talking about like Indiana hosts the Final Four, the Indy 500, and Indiana is like business is booming in Indiana. You know, you got Governor Mike Braun there, old school Bobby Knight, the Hoosier people. Business is booming. Who's your daddy? So let's talk about that a little bit tonight.
Who's your daddy? Definitely. Yep. Thank you guys for rocking with us. We will holler at you. Peace to the live chat. We out of here. Peace.